Hey guys, it's Jay Bell from SubmissionsInc.com, coming to you from Plus One Defense Systems in West Hartford, Connecticut. We're going to start a series here. It's going to span a number of different lessons, and really we're going to focus on posture control from the guard, both in the bottom position, and then we'll go into posture control from the top position, kind of the way that I think about it. Help me out today is going to be Mike Laviola. Mike?
So the way that I think about this position, both on top and on bottom, is really an elbow fight, right? So obviously you want to maintain posture, so posture is first. But after that, it's really all about the elbows. The second Mike's elbows come out is when I can have power over Mike. So in this case, Mike's a little bit smaller than me, but if you're going against a partner who's much bigger than you, right? If Mike's a 250-pound guy with muscles all over the place, if I just try and control his arm, I'm not going to be able to do so. It's only when he loses control of his elbows that I'm going to be able to control him and move him around. Complete. So perfect example, one of the most common types of defenses that guys do when they're top, when they're getting ready to break the guard, whether it be no gi or gi, is they'll get their hands inside, and gi they'll grab and dig their elbows in tight, and no gi sometimes they're going to push right in the hips, inside of the hips, or low in the sternum, right? So what I want to do is I want to come up. I'm going to bring my body up towards Mike. So I don't just reach, I actually come up. And what I want you to do is watch his elbows closely as I come up, right? So you'll see a little bit of flare in the elbows just as my body comes up to meet him. So what happens is his elbows pop a little bit just as I come up, right? So at the same time, my hands are going to act like hooks and come right behind the elbows as my body comes up, all right? So here as my body comes up. Now what I want to do is as I hook and my body comes up, I'm going to flare his elbows out. So come up, flare his elbows out. Don't fall down any full posture hard. Right? Just dig your knuckles into your hands. When you practice this, by the way, if you have your hands flat like this, sometimes you can break the posture and it can hurt the wrist. So when you practice, you may want to have your partner hold on to your gi or hold on to your shorts and hold in a fist so that when you break his posture, he doesn't hurt his wrists. So in this case, go ahead and grab in real tight. Go ahead and grab. You can grab the material. I come up with the hooks, all right here. My arm's going to flare out as I pull my legs back into myself. Right here. All right. From this position now I've broken his posture simply by winning the elbow fight, right? He had his elbows in nice and tight. I was able to break that down. Now I'm going to pick a hand on the opposite side of where his head is, and I'm going to wrap his arms. Nice and tight. Wrap his arms. Right like this. All right? From here, I have two options. One, I can put my other hand over in here and try and really hold this arm down tight for a second. If the guy's real strong, I'm afraid he's going to rip away. Because if he's real strong, he's going to rip away. Sometimes they'll just pull back really, really hard and may not be able to control him. So if that's the type of guy I'm rolling with, I'm immediately going to secure and hold tight. Other times, if the guy's not one of those jerky power players, right, I'll hold for a second, base on my outside foot, turn, and my whole body now is going to throw his arm across. As I throw his arm across, hand comes up, this arm comes through, I start to work this. Now in this situation, it's coming right underneath the chin. Most of the time, it's not going to be a choke, it's just going to be under, we're going to be holding, and the reason I'm doing this is to hold the position secure, not necessarily to work the choke. So Mike's going to start trying to turn into me, come back into me. What he's going to find though, by me holding tight, it's going to be very challenging for Mike to bring his arm back across my body. What I want to do here, I'm going to grab Mike's wrist. All right? As I grab Mike's wrist, I'm going to pull it back. So go ahead and hold your wrist down, Mike. Hold it down. I pull his wrist back, which changes the dynamic. This works super well with gi too. So with gi, you actually hold the wrist, pull back. And here I'm going to hold and pull back. All right? As I pull back, now the direction changes and I can slip on the choke. Remember real quick, when we get here, I never want to do this to put the choke on, right? I always want to come in to put the choke on. So if I turn that corner, all right, it's immediately here, choke. If I do this and try to choke, Mike's going to defend it every time. All right, so let's go back. Good posture. Come up, hooks, break. Hold tight. Open, face off the outside foot. Throw it across, loop, and grab. Again, I'm getting lucky here where it's landing the choke. That's normally not going to happen. So if it doesn't, I'm going to grab. As I grab and pull, if he's strong, just pulling on his wrist isn't going to work, so I'm going to give him my hip at the same time. And that's going to turn him. And then we slide it up. So do it once a little bit faster. And that's what it looks like.
Quick posture break, bringing the arms across the body into a rear naked choke. So that's one of the first posture breaks we're going to do, and we'll work on a few other ones.